On a quiet edge of East Africa, women from the town of Mecca follow a tradition that began before Roman times. Mecca is an ancient port and the chief town of the region of Lower Shabelle in Somalia, in the part of the world known as the Horn of Africa. Villagers and nomads mingle in the traditional exchange of banter and goods. People go about their business, innocent of the danger which threatens the entire community, smallpox. This young man is a victim of one of the most devastating diseases in human history. Ali Mau Malin, latest of over 3,000 known cases in the 1977 epidemic in southern Somalia. It is the last region in the world where smallpox is known to exist. To make sure, Ali's contacts must be traced and their safety assured by vaccination, and it must be done quickly. Operations begin that night. The aim, to seal off the possible outbreak that now threatens the city. 23 special teams have been assigned to cover every section of town in the emergency drive. Starting at the outskirts of the city, they methodically work their way to the center. Everyone in Mecca, a town of 40,000, must be checked. The virus must not escape. The essence of a successful smallpox campaign is to quickly find outbreaks of the disease and contain them. House-to-house night searches prove to be the best time to find people at home. Anyone with a vaccination scar, a recent one, is safe. All traffic is halted going into town or coming out. On-the-spot vaccination for everyone guarantees that the virus will not slip through the net. Within 8 days, over 20,000 people in Mecca are vaccinated. Experts call this the containment technique. Well proven during years of field experience in other countries, the method isolates the virus behind a solid wall of vaccination. The international community and the World Health Organization are helping Somalia fight the epidemic, not only in Mecca, but throughout this vast land. Three-quarters of its people are nomads scattered thinly over a huge territory. The nomads follow the rains, looking for fresh pastures for their livestock. They never stay in one place for more than 2 or 3 weeks at a time. Understandably, smallpox surveillance among these wanderers is much more difficult than establishing surveillance in settled communities. The camps shift and reform like mirages. The specific movement of nomad bands cannot be anticipated, but they do migrate in a general pattern according to the rains. The search teams start with the water holes where the herds must pass. For the smallpox eradication team, time is precious. Every day a smallpox outbreak remains undetected means more spread, more cases, and more deaths. Like any capital, Mogadishu has a large transient population. At this time of year, Muslim pilgrims traveling to Mecca in Saudi Arabia present a particular threat and must be checked very carefully. Inadvertently, the celebration of a universal religion could start an international epidemic. Here, as in the bush and the villages, the search is mounted systematically. In every market, tea shop, waterhole and school, a recognition card is shown. But case reports are steadily falling. Final victory over the epidemic is achieved through relentless attention to detail. In encounter after encounter with villager and nomad, the teams keep up the pursuit. They show the picture over and over, seeking a flash of recognition, a clue. Wanted, smallpox reports, 200 shilling reward. News of the reward spreads quickly and it helps the searchers. In the 3 weeks since Ali fell ill, no more cases have been found in Mecca or anywhere else in the country. WHO launched its Smallpox Zero campaign in 1967. The disease then menaced about 1 billion people. Step by step, it has been wiped off the face of the earth. Isolated to one country, Somalia, to one area, Mecca, and to one man, Ali, who may be the last case ever